because Melanie does this like the theme song. Do it.
It's my interpretation. It's our theme song, in case you don't know.
She does it every morning before we go live. It is hysterical.
I also have one for the afternoon show. I like to do that while I'm eating my morning snacks.
I know. Very excited.
Yes.
Sonnies, we have such a special show today. I am so pumped to be in this beautiful Limelight Theater right now with my bestie, Melanie. Hey, boo.
Hi, guys. So do you want to know what I had for my morning snack?
I do. What did you have for your morning snack?
So I had 2 oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oh, my goodness.
A bag of Ruffles chips.
Oh my God.
The little snack size one. And then I had the little mini Ritz crackers that have the cheese in the middle.
Yeah.
A little mini one of those.
Would you like to hear what I had for my snack?
Oh, you had some like damn kale shake.
I
and
do.
cucumber.
I have kale, banana, almond milk, a splash of orange juice, and some coconut water blended together.
Oh, look at me. I'm so healthy.
Yeah, but look at you versus look at me. You could roll me down a hill.
I'm eating all the juice.
Oh my goodness. Well, rise and shine, Sonnies. We've got a show today that's bursting bigger than focaccia loaf in a wood fire oven. I love focaccia bread.
Oh, I want focaccia bread now.
God, it's my favorite, especially from
Shout out Asado Life.
Shout out Asado Life, yes. From local legends to national headlines, we're serving it up hot, crispy, and a little spicy today. So let's turn it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene. Mel, what's on the agenda?
Well, David, I'm dishing out the Italian Kitchen edition of your weather, which may or may not be accurate. I've actually been pretty accurate with my weather.
You've been great,
report.
yeah. Listen
Watch
to Mel.
out, News for Jax. I'm coming for you.
Mike
Richard
Burridge.
Nunn, here I go. From focaccia golden sunshine to the humidity. It's a forecast you don't want to spill on your white t-shirt.
I know, and while you're wiping that marinara off of your blouse, Miss Melanie, keep your ears open because the world famous Jill Gauze Davis is here in studio pouring her heart into a book that she wrote. It's called Small Town with a Big Heart. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll probably want to hug your neighbor after this one. You guys are in for the inspiration today.
Oh my God, you guys have to tell you, she's like the cutest thing on the block.
Amazing.
Like,
Ashim, you better be ready for this one, girlfriend.
She's all cute about herself over here. Plus, a local music report so stacked, it'll have you humming down the cobblestones or brick, whichever you like to call it.
Right, God bless.
So there you go, because Thursday is going to be jam-packed, or as I like to call it, Friday Eve.
And it wouldn't be Sunny TV without a little bit of sunshine shenanigans. We got a story today that doesn't pay this guy's way.
Oh, God.
Also, we have some nightlife drama going on in St. Augustine, so we're going to get into that, but we can fix it with a little bit of sunshine. And Melanie's favorite, Matthew McConaughey, is making some headlines today about a new book and maybe a new film, but we're going to reveal it today.
Oh, and not to mention, beer pets and a purpose, they collide when Dog Rose Brewing Company teams up with Safe Pet Rescue for a happy hour that saves tails.
I love that. It's focaccia. Focaccia.
You're a fakaka
I
over
know, I'm
here.
a focaccia over here. It's focaccia for giving kind of Thursday. Sonnies, let's buckle up because we are live at the Black Box at Limelight Theater. It's Sunny TV. Love it. Now let's hear from our friends over at the Bailey Group and All American Air.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
I can't tell you how proud we are to have All-American Air and the Bailey Group as our title sponsors. They're incredible, incredible organization. I was at the Bailey Group all day yesterday, pretty much after shows, because we're getting ready for that ALS walk. Listen, Sonnies, November 8th is the ALS walk. Please save the date and show up and show out. I am pouring my heart out into this walk. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's just a walk. It's not a race or anything. It's just a beautiful walk celebrating some beautiful ALS patients and families. So yeah, save that date. And let me know if you want to go, because then I can register you under Team Sunny TV.
I mean, guess what? At the ALS walk, I get to be Addie's like techie assistant.
Oh, I'm excited. Yes, you're going to have
So
all
if
the
something
things.
happens with the sound, if things get unplugged, or like if the cameras aren't working,
True.
I'm just gonna. It's definitely not Addie's fault. I'm just gonna put that out there. Listen, it's okay. It's okay.
Let's
I
get into this
understand.
weather report, though,
But before
homegirl.
that, I have a joke.
Oh, I'm ready for a joke.
All right, Vicky, are you ready? This one is
All right.
hilarious. Why did the student get hungry?
I don't know why.
Because the teacher told him homework was a piece of cake.
Oh, that's funny. I would be hungry too
Cha-cha-cha.
if somebody was waving cake in my face.
Right? So here's the weather report today, guys. Today we're talking about focaccia and forgiveness.
All right.
All right, so
Forgiveness
today,
that I mispronounced focaccia earlier.
yeah, you did.
I'm
and
ready
you're
for
fired.
that.
I'm taking your Italian card away. You're done. All right, so right now it's about 83. It's going to feel about 86 today. Okay, a little bit of
So 1 degree cooler than yesterday. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So precipitation's about 17%, but the probability of thunderstorms is about 2%. So later in the day, probably around 3 o'clock, there may be one, there may not. On my guess, if you look at the numbers, I'm thinking it's probably not going to.
Oh, you don't think so today? We're going to be another
No,
dry?
I think we're going to be okay because you never know. So, but the wind is going to be the kicker today.
I love a wind moment, though. It's music
Yeah.
video documentary hour in the ancient city. I'm excited.
Also, FYI, wind reminds me of the spooky times.
Oh, true.
Yes, so wind gusts are at 29 miles per hour, and they're coming in north-northeast at 15 miles per hour. And this evening, it's going to drop down to about 72 degrees.
Okay.
Okay, and the humidity is going to be about 99%. I'm
That's
just kidding.
that's yeah.
I just made that up. Yeah, no. So there's
But
your
I will
weather
tell you,
report, my
Vicky in
friends.
comments right now, it says, Mel, that joke takes the cake.
Oh, Vicky! Vicky, this is why we're friends. I love it.
Well, I've got the local music report to make you proud on this October 2nd. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. Here we go. We got Taylor Roberts at La Cocina upstairs at 1. Wow. Smokin' Joe, he took a shower at Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 3. Evan D, there he is, at Guy Harvey Resort at 4 o'clock. Vinny Jacobs at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. David Watt Betsley at Oasis Deck at 5. Sue Seymour Westcott at Oasis. Yeah, she plays with David, so that's going to be a really, really cool duet. Trevor Compton at Shores Golf Club at 5. Space Heaters at Prohibition Kitchen. Oh, man, the Steve Miller Band was supposed to play tonight, but they canceled. Oh, I love Steve
Big
Miller.
old jet airliner.
Yes, I know. I saw Steve Miller in Detroit.
I'm a
It was
joker.
such a fun. That was
I'm a
the
smoker.
concert that I was not supposed to eat the watermelon that people were passing around. Ooh, dopey Davy. All right, next up, we also have Eric Johnson at Cafe 11 at 8. That is gonna be great. Loving that. All right, Sonnies, let's get into it, shall we? Today we are joined by Jill Gause Davis, who wrote the book The Small Town with a Big Heart. It's all about St. Augustine. Captures the extraordinary kindness and resilience of our town during one of the most difficult seasons of her life. Through deeply personal journal entries, Jill shares not only her family's journey, but also countless ways this town showed up with love and support. Jill, thank you so much for being here today.
Yes,
this is such an
Jill.
honor. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
So let's dive into the book really quick.
All
Let's
right.
talk about it. Like, where did this all come about? What's the story of the book?
Well,
Give me my book back, David.
the
That's
sto-
mine.
the story really is a feel-good story because the giving, the generosity, the caring, the love, the hope, all of those wonderful adjectives were exploding. It was just extraordinary. Yes, it is a sad story because it is about my husband's brief illness, only 6 months, and then his subsequent death. But it is overshadowed by this just incredible giving. What a gift.
Yeah, absolutely. It's extraordinary. Can you dive a little bit into the story and how it all started? You said your husband, he had an illness, and then I guess the town rallied around you?
Yes, he had his own business. He had an appliance repair business, Jake's Appliance Service, and the whole town knew him. He was a St. Augustinian. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
that's rare.
With all my heart, yes.
So everybody knew Jake. Well, all of a sudden he wasn't working, and I was a stay-at-home mom with the 2 boys, and so all of a sudden there was like, oh wow, no income.
Yeah.
So the story was out, and help began to come. But to fast forward how the book came about, I'm currently married to Al, and as I was sharing with him what I thought was extraordinary events in my life, he said, have you written any of these down? Your boys were young, they were 10 and 14. Are they going to remember these things? And I said, I guess I should. And he said, yeah, you might forget them. So I started writing them down and writing them down and writing them down. And then he nudged me a little bit more and he said, you know, this really could be a book. What if you did something like a coffee table book for your kids and future grandchildren?
Cool.
And so that was the plan, but then one person read it and another person read it, and now I've been from Venice, Florida to Jacksonville doing book talks, and it's just so exciting.
I love it, and I love the primary mission is the heart of this town, which we are. We are an extraordinary community of giving and loving each other. So could you dive in a little bit about that when you started to see some of the gifts that the town were starting to give to you, even from like potlucks to even some money to get you guys through? What was that looking like?
Well, I'm going to be really honest.
Good.
It is so easy to give. Not everybody does, but it's easy to do. There's so many ways to give. Sometimes it's just your time. Sometimes it's just being a good listener. Sometimes it does involve money. Sometimes it does involve food. That part's easy. Receiving is horrible.
Yeah,
it is
hard.
so hard to be on the receiving end, to actually have that just go right through your mind. We are needy. We don't have food for tomorrow. We don't probably have the house payment for next month. That's a lot to take in, and watch your husband dying.
Absolutely. At the same time.
It was just overwhelming.
Was there a moment where you saw that, okay, or you surrendered, I should say, to the giving? You were like, okay, this is God's blessing. This is the universe's blessing that I can receive this. And I know one day, like this book, we'll be able to give back to so many people that don't know how to give and don't know how to receive.
Had a dear friend that lived in St. Augustine and moved to Tennessee. Staunch Southerner.
Yeah, I love it.
And she would call me every Sunday. This is when there was a thing as long distance world. And let me just sometimes cry and sometimes just check on how we were doing. And on this particular Sunday, she said, I just have to tell you, you got to quit hurting people.
Okay.
I said, what? What?
Yeah.
Who am I hurting? She said, well, girl, she said, these people want to help you, and you are taking away their joy by allowing your pride to rise up.
Wow.
That's so interesting.
And I needed to hear it. It came at just the right time, because it's like, oh, no, that's okay. It was hard.
Yeah.
Those walls came right down, and I learned real easily how to just say a huge, heartfelt thank you.
Absolutely.
We did need it. We needed the case of toilet paper that was brought to the front door.
Absolutely.
We needed paper towels. We needed everything you can imagine of, to continue living.
Absolutely, yeah. And what was that journey like for your boys? How were they at receiving and giving? Did they learn life lessons through this?
I think that's why we have Jimmy Jam.
Absolutely. God bless you for saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
got
really
chills that
do.
you just said
I
that.
know it's not to be a commercial, but
No, God, we love Jimmy Jam. There's nothing better than Jimmy Jam out there because what that organization does, and there's a lot of Sunnies
so
out there
huge.
that doesn't understand what Jimmy Jam is. Jimmy Jam is an organization that's led by the
Jill's
great
son.
Tim Gauze and Pastor Jeff Gatlin. And they give a hand up, not a hand out, to people that
Yes.
really truly need temporary assistance, a light bill, they need
Car
gas in their
payment.
gas, even gas in their car to get to work.
They recently, this might have been a few months ago, they helped a woman who was living in her car with 2 small children. They were able to help, Jimmy Jam was able to help her get
into
enough
her
money
first
to,
apartment.
Yes, get her
Yeah.
first apartment. Oh my God.
I know a widow in town that had lost her husband and didn't know how to take care of her house, and literally like had so much overhaul that needed to be done. And the grace of Jimmy Jam came in, swooped up, and just put her back together again, which was so beautiful. And now she's flourishing, which is great. And now she's a volunteer, which is even more amazing. So that I love that cycle of giving and receiving
Yes.
because I think that is so important. And your story is so strong about that. But talk about what happened after your husband's passing and how that kind of evolved and inspired your life to continue on this path of positivity.
Well, the fact that he was only 41 and I was 39 when he died is a little bit hard to wrap your head around because I think just humanness knows your grandparents will pass away and then eventually you're going to lose your parents. And, okay, well, this was out of order. Pardon me. And so all of a sudden, with no life insurance,
Right.
now I wonder how we're going to live and I'm in charge.
Yeah.
So
That's an eye opener, right? What year was this? What was this back in what?
he died in 1998.
Wow. So it's a whole different time period too. So like
Yeah. Were you born then?
No. I'm just gonna say no to the
Yes, he
camera.
was.
But
Just
no,
check.
but it was a different time period because you couldn't work from home back then. You actually
No.
had to physically go to an
Yep.
office or physically be somewhere. So you didn't have these innovations that could have made your life easier as a single mom, right?
A lot
Prior,
of the organizations we have today, some of them were not around back
Yeah,
then.
that is
These
true.
concepts of these organizations that just help people,
Right.
and they have these big functions that get the money to the people. Like
Oh, the
this
fundraisers and
wasn't
stuff,
the
yeah.
fundraising thing wasn't a thing back then.
and
Right,
you
right.
know what else was not around? Social media.
True
Yeah,
story.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
There was, how do we get this out? Well, I did have a friend at St. Augustine Record when people were still getting it every day delivered to their,
Yeah.
to their house. And Jake was a front page story, mainly because he was a St. Augustinian, but he was a businessman, and now there were people not getting their appliances repaired. Anyway, so it was out there via the paper, and my church was very good. Every single Sunday, there would be a little postscript at the bottom of the bulletin that said, "We are still receiving any kind of offering you would like to give to the Gauze family."
How did you keep faith over fear? I mean, really, truly, this was a scary moment for you, but how did you keep your faith so strong?
Well, I can picture this so clearly. I was sitting at the kitchen table and very concerned, foremost for my husband, because I strongly believed he could be healed from the top of his head
Yeah.
to the tip of his toes.
Yep, Superman.
Yeah, I absolutely believed it. 6', 5.5",
God bless.
all life. Never took a Tylenol.
Yeah.
And anyway, it was just, I just knew it. So I had posters that I had written. I posted them all over the house. And I just wanted him to be able to see it and be encouraged and be hopeful. But I was visually seeing something very different happening. So I didn't want to question my faith, but there was a lot going on. He's dying, there's no money, I don't know how to pay. So at the kitchen table one day, I just started talking out loud, having a conversation with God.
Yeah.
It wasn't, "Dear Heavenly Father," I'm sorry, I'm not being,
No, it's just wonderful. Please be.
it just was me having this conversation. I said, "You know the outcome. You know what the prognosis is. You know we don't have any money. You know I am the queen of budgeting." but there's no money to budget. And I don't have a plan. Whoa.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I could just
no.
organize and plan. Yeah, I had no idea how to move forward, what to do, what do I do next?
And I think God answered back
Oh, mercy.
with this
100%.
absolute with this beautiful town and how people rallied.
100%. You need to know that not one bill was missed. Not one.
God,
Not one bill was late. That's house payment. That's car payment. That's electricity. That's telephone. That's food on the table. We didn't miss one meal. It was, and my boys had shoes for school, you know, the things you think about it,
Right.
backpacks and, yeah, we didn't miss a thing. And I just, how could I not share that?
Right.
How could I not tell people there is good news? We don't ever get to hear the good news.
I know. That's
We
the
just
truth.
don't.
And that's when he created this network, right? There's so much negative, and I say this all the time, and I will keep saying it, and I'll scream it. I don't even care. There's so much negative in this world. So his vision of having this network was to plug joy into the wall and make it like happy and fun. And we do some sad stories. We
Of
do.
course, but we always find a way to find the
There's
light.
always a way to wrap it around. So hearing your story, like I'm sitting here, and when you said, this made no sense to me that he was going to die. He was 41. Forever, I thought my parents would live forever. My father passed in 2017 at 63.
Oh my gosh.
In my mind, I remember sitting there with my sisters when he took his last breath, and I just was like, "What's going on?" Because really, in my mind, in my late 30s, I never thought my parents would die.
Right.
It never, ever freaking occurred to me
Right.
until it actually happened, and I'm like, "Wait, my dad just died. He wasn't supposed to die." And so when you said that, I was like, "Oh my God, I know that feeling."
Yes.
Like you don't. Why is this? And then you get mad. Did you ever get like angry and scream like, "Why
Yeah,
is this
did you
happening
go
to
through-
you? To me?" Like, did you have those emotions?
I had emotions, but I didn't have anger.
Really?
I really didn't. Oh boy, I can remember standing in the bathroom, squalling into the towel so he wouldn't hear me.
Yeah.
Not anger, but he was sitting on the bed one day, and the boys had been helping. Jake was kind of overseeing it, but we were had borrowed a log splitter, and we were
Wait, what's a long splitter?
A log
log
splitter.
Log splitter. Okay.
I'm sorry, to get the wood ready for the fireplace.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't want my nails to get broken. and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't-
God bless,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm not a work out in the yard kind of person.
Me neither, girl.
I
yeah.
don't like bugs and I don't like to get dirty, so I understand.
Okay, good. But we were doing that, and I can remember going back into the bedroom and just saying, if you are even considering dying, think again. Because number one, I am not raising these boys by myself.
Right, yeah.
And I don't want to chop wood.
Right.
Oh my God.
Now, when I look back on that, I think, wow, that was like really stupid.
I don't think
It's
so.
like, I don't think so.
I think
But
it was
I'm
a
just
release.
being real.
Yeah,
I think
a
I'm
just-
release of your emotions,
Yeah,
which you're bottling them up. So I think that was
I
probably
don't
a fair.
think that was stupid.
I mean, talking to
think,
the Italian over here,
yeah,
absolutely.
no,
yeah.
I'm mad at you. How are you gonna die? Like, you can't do that. That's not fair.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, don't
Oh, I
even
get
think
you.
about checking out. Yeah.
So, for readers who may be going through loss or hardship in life, what's one of the takeaways you think that they can take away from this book?
Good news is number one, hope is number two, and I don't think you should lose any of those. If God is your source, and I hope that He is, don't lose the fact that He is in charge. Now, I'm going to need a pulpit. I don't mean it.
We have one somewhere around here in this
Somewhere in
theater.
the-
Yes.
I think in the wardrobe room.
But no, this is very
No,
important for
it's
people
just
to know.
that's just such a simple thing. You're not in charge. Whatever power bigger than yourself you believe in, and for me that is God. He is in charge, and He is going to just get you through this. But you have to learn how to put it in His lap and leave it there.
So what are we in charge of? What are some things that we can control within ourselves?
Follow through. Okay, so now I've been given opportunities. I've been given the support that I needed. Now my job is to follow through with this. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
So then I had my mission was real clear. I am going to make sure that my children have a home. I'm going to make sure that we get to stay here. I'm going to make sure. And so, well, that's another little tidbit that
Is
it's
this the-
not in the book,
Oh,
but
second book coming
The
soon.
bu-
Just saying,
The
teasing.
sequel.
Come on, Al.
I have a really good friend. I ended up at an elementary school after there was a riff. I had been substitute teacher, and we were both classroom aides at that time. I went back full time after Jake's death. And she came to me one day and she said, I have 2 years of college, don't you? And I said, mm-hmm. And she said, well, I'm going back. I said, oh, well, good for you. That's great. And she said, and I'm not going alone. You're going too. And I said, well, okay. Read my lips. I don't have any money. I'm not
You're
going
like,
back
how
to
am I
school.
gonna? I'm just figuring it out right now. Okay,
Yeah.
baby, calm down.
And she said, no. I'm telling you, you are going with me. I'm not doing this alone. So I'll shorten the story. She gets people from Nova Southeastern University to come talk to us.
Okay.
And they have a satellite campus in Jacksonville that is designed for working adults.
Okay.
All of the classes are Saturday. You go from 7 in the morning till 7 at night. I said, this sounds great, and I'm not afraid of school, but I don't have any money. And she said, that's okay. She put our whole first quarter on her credit card.
Shut up.
I was blown out of the
You
water.
better have gotten straight A's then.
Yes, I was number one in the class.
Okay.
Good.
That is so
That's
cool.
awesome. Yes.
I can't believe I just said that.
Oh, you should.
But I did pay her back when the for poor people you get Pell Grants
She
and those
said for
things
poor
coming
pe-
through.
Well,
You
but it's
know.
the truth. There are
But
ways
is
to
true.
I
look at-
was, but it came back anyways. And then I had a wonderful teaching career.
Oh, really? So you were a teacher?
Wonderful. Yeah.
What did you teach?
Yeah.
Yes, math.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
God.
There's that budgeting.
Listen, if you would not want me in
Middle
math class.
school pre-algebra.
Middle school.
Oh my land.
You're brave, girl.
Pre-algebra. I think that was the last math class I took because even
Middle
the math
school?
teachers were like, "Yeah, he's just not
In
gonna."
middle school, that's the worst.
Oh, you either love them or hate them.
Yeah, no, I'm not
There's
a fan.
so many hormones. It's
Yes.
just like,
Talk to me when you turn 15, middle school kid.
I
can't.
just used to hope that some math would get in there.
Oh my
So in a world that's so divided right now, no matter where you look, I mean, you read the news or you read the paper, and what's something that you could say for inspiration for people out there? Because you hear a lot about that. It's just people are just tired of the negativity. But what would you say? What's a good inspiration for people? Where to find the light?
Sometimes it's just a little tiny spark,
Yeah.
but they're there. I know on one of the evening news channels, we're down to the last 4 minutes. Wait for the good news is next. And I'm like, isn't that a shame that, 25 and a half, 27 minutes,
Of nonsense.
well,
It's not, you know what I mean? But
no,
it's
but
just,
it is
nasty.
negative, but negativity is what is
Yeah.
newsworthy.
yeah.
True story.
And that is
Salacious
just sad.
almost, yeah.
Yes, that's sad.
And only 4 minutes of just a positive
A
panda
little
story.
bit,
Yeah.
yes.
That's what I thought was
And
missing,
I'm
too.
usually crying when I'm listening to it
Me
because it's like,
too.
oh, it's such a feel-good thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the premise of this book, is that people need to know that it is there. And if you aren't seeing it, I think you need to go on a little hunt because it's not that far away. I do believe there is good in everybody. I really do. And I think
Absolutely.
you can find it. And if you aren't seeing it, I think you should shop. I think
What
you
if, can
should
you just
be-
ride in my back seat every day with me and just be like,
What if there is somebody out there that may have a criminal past or is really going through a dark time and it's not? What would you say to that person on trying to find that spark? I really want to drive that a little further because I think you have such a grace for humanity, and I think that you see people where they are, and I think that's really important. But if I felt disgusting and I don't feel worthy of even listening to this chat right now, what would you say to that person?
It's okay. It's okay. And I think that is the grace part. I think that is a piece of mercy. It's okay that you feel that way. You're not going to stay there.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Oh,
temporary.
I don't think that's your role in this life. And right now it just be me thinking that. Maybe you're not even in that zone yet, but it's okay that you feel that. I don't understand it, but I'm here. I just think if we reach even a smidgen with the fact that there is hope, that there is good news, that there is a power bigger than ourselves, I think a lot more people would be smiling.
Absolutely.
A lot more people would be kind.
Yeah.
I just think the message needs to be out there.
I love that.
Oh my God, I love you.
Aw.
And the
Tim,
message.
your mother, oh my God, we're best friends.
And the message is in this book. Mel, hold up the book to the camera so everybody
Don't
can see
put
it.
your hands away so you don't try to steal my copy, because mine is signed. It's right here.
But that's awesome. The small town with a big heart. Jill, I mean, amazing conversation today. I encourage
There we go.
every single person. I know Tim will put the
He did already.
the link in comments
He
for
is on
everybody.
it.
This is a great book. It's even a book that Melanie can read, which
Yes.
is amazing.
And there's pictures. It's got pictures in it.
Okay, good. That's perfect. So, guys, please get this book. It's definitely worth it, and it's definitely something that's going to lift you. You can read it in one day or one sitting. Super special. Jill, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Thank
you so
you
much,
so
Jill.
much
You are
for
a
having
gift to
me.
this
Thank
earth
you
lady.
so
Thank
much.
you, thank you.
It was
I am
just a
choked
joy.
up, verklempt. I need a little
Oh my God,
moment.
my mother says verklempt.
And to pull it together, we're going to talk to Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
Well, now we had our hallmark moment.
Oh
That
my
was
God, you
so
guys.
Amazing. What a
Tim
chat.
Gods, let me tell you, before I say that, don't forget, if you need gold and silver coins to sell,
Oh, God bless. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Flashes and Brilliance will come to you.
I love that.
So, Tim, listen to me. If you ever give your mother attitude or you talk not nice to her, I'm going to come find you. Because that woman,
Something tells me Tim loves his mama a
oh
lot.
my God,
yeah.
you guys, I think she's
Very
like,
special
like
lady.
Dolly Parton. Let's protect her at all
At
costs.
all costs, absolutely. Jill Gauze is our Dolly. I love it.
Yes.
All right, let's move into some events today. We've got Sunday supper at the Wilson Family Farm. We're going to see a lot of these really cool moments, but this one's going to be super special. This is a feast under the stars, Sunday, so get ready for an unforgettable evening that's more than just dinner, it's an experience. The Wilson Family Farm is rolling out the red carpet of the Country Style, which is the very first Sunday supper event, and trust them, this is where rustic charm meets five-star flavor. Imagine this, a long family style table set against the golden glow of the snap bean fields, live music floating through the air from local talents like Shyla Macaluso, and plates overflowing from farm to table creations dreamed up by the culinary powerhouses of Chef Paul from the Feed Mill. We love you, buddy. That's awesome.
Yes.
And our absolute favorite boo-too is
so
Chef
good.
Ellie Rose. We love her.
good.
Oh my God, I'm beaming over reading this. Every bite features produce harvested straight from the Wilson Family Farms and Ben Wells Produce. Fresh doesn't even begin to cover it. You can also sip handcrafted cocktails from the St. Augustine Distillery, and they absolutely have a decadent charcuterie by the Chop Shop.
Love the
How
Chop Shop.
amazing. This is really special, you
Yeah.
guys. Let the live music set the mood, and because this isn't just a meal, it's a movement. Every guest leaves with a Wilson's Family Farm tote. Oh, I love a
So
I love a
cool.
goodie bag, right? This is perfect for carrying home both memories and flavors of the evening. Don't forget the photo ops because the fields are are absolutely gorgeous out there. And shout out to the Wilson Family Farm. This is something so epic, so special. So grab your tickets. Mel, when is the date on this one?
So this is on November 9th from 4:30 to 6:30. Tickets are about $100.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yep.
And you get to take away a little swag bag. It's so much fun.
Yep.
Definitely check that out. That's going to be amazing. Hopefully we'll be able to get them on the show to talk a little bit more about it.
I would like to go to this.
I love it. Me too.
Sunny team dinner.
I think so. I think
Yeah?
this will be a special one.
Okay,
Speaking of
perfect.
special, we have an event coming. Your girlfriend.
Oh Lord.
Your girlfriend's coming to town.
Sylvia Brown.
Sylvia Brown, back from the dead, a.k.a. Teresa Caputo. Remember her? What is she? Long Island Lolita? What's her name?
Long Island Medium. With special guest star Sylvia Brown.
I know, right? I love it. So she's coming to town May 1st
Yeah.
at the in Jacksonville. Where is it? At the Florida Theater, right?
Yep.
Thursday, October 2nd, which is today at 10 a.m. So right after the show, tickets go on sale. Tickets are expensive, child.
They're
I'm
like
saying.
$230.
Woo! But you get to meet the world famous medium right there. Super, super special. You know a lot about Teresa.
Yeah, so here we go. So my friend Jess, who's on cheer, and her mom and her sister, they're from Long Island, right?
Yes.
So they lived near Teresa Caputo before she became like this big famous whoop-de-doo-da-day. She used to go to their house and sit at their kitchen table, and like she would do things like readings and things like that for them. So they know her. But then when she got famous, all that stopped because she had to go do the world tour and all that.
I mean, is she really this great? Obviously,
never
for
seen
$230
her.
a night, right?
Yeah, but she's published multiple New York Times bestseller books, including There's More to Life Than This and Good Grief.
Oh, well, good grief. There
So
it is.
who out there, are you guys a Teresa Caputo
Yeah,
fan?
does anybody have any insight on Teresa? Like, I'm
Or what
I'm
about her hair?
fascinated
Does
now.
she have a new haircut, or is she still rocking that same old, like, the higher the hair, the closer to God?
Yeah, she's got some big hair. I know. That's true. Oh, wait,
Does she still have the
we
same
may
hair?
have this image. We may have this
No?
image,
No.
honeys. Here she comes.
No, she doesn't have it.
Okay, no worries.
Addie likes her. Addie likes to
very excited.
I
You should
can't.
see-
I said tucker.
Addie is beaming behind the scenes. Okay, let's move into this, Mel. This is very, very cool. St. Johns County School of the Arts at St. Augustine High School. They are the Academy for Theater Performance. Transforms its intimate black box theater into a breathtaking stage for world builders. An extraordinary two-person play brought to life by the incredible talents of Kate Worrell, my boo. I love her. She's so good. Literally, Kate is going to get a Tony. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right here on Sunny TV.
Name it and claim it.
I love it. And Elijah Delania, this is amazing. Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. Saturday matinee at 2 o'clock p.m. featuring brilliant understudies Fiona and John. Sunday matinee at 3 o'clock with only 2 characters carrying this entire production.
Wow.
Kate and Elijah have poured their hearts, souls, and countless hours of work into a performance that promises to be deeply moving, raw, and unforgettable. The black box setting means every seat is close to the action. You won't be just watching the story, you'll be feeling it and unfolding right before your eyes, right there. It's a rare opportunity to witness rising stars commanding the stage with power, vulnerability, and artistry. We had Kate on the show. She was one of the 6, remember?
She is a little cutie cute.
Absolutely.
But such a nice kid.
So listen,
Oh my
Sonnies,
God.
if you really, I would encourage you to support the St. John's County School of the Arts. This is amazing. The seats are limited, but you really have to jump in there. And big shout out to my friend, Linda Meehan. Amazing. Thank you for giving me this insight. Show up and show out for our girl, Kate, of course, right?
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
so good.
this next event, real quick, is Dog Rose had a big announcement, right? What are
Yeah.
they partnering with?
They're partnering with Safe Pet Rescue, and that means save animals from euthanasia.
Oh, very nice. So
Yes.
beer lovers and pet lovers unite. Dog Rose is handing out free pints, but there's a catch. You gotta bribe them with dog treats, kibble, or cat food. From now through October 5th, your happy hour can save a 4-legged friend thanks to Safe Pet Rescue. So grab a 6-pack of Friskies, drop it off, and boom, cheers to charity.
Yes, I love this. So Safe Pet Rescue is a St. Augustine nonprofit dedicated to rescuing dogs and cats from overcrowded shelters and finding them forever homes. They also do a lot of connections with fostering.
Yeah.
So then the animals get to be in a home, they get to learn basic commands, things like that. They rely heavily on community donations to cover food, treats, and vet care, also supplies. So drives like this that they're partnering with Dog Rose are super vital to what they do. The items requested include Iams and Purina Pro Plan Food, Friskies Variety Packs, Nylabone and Benebone Dog Treats.
Ooh, I love a Nylabone moment. That's like dropping your kid off to the sitters. That's at least a half an hour of playtime, and you can
Yes.
enjoy your tequila. Okay.
And specialty shampoos and NutriBites treats. So every donation helps relieve the strain on shelters. So definitely do this. And in the dog world, I have some super, super exciting news.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys remember the dog named Trooper.
I do.
It was a bull mastiff that was tied to a fence on the side of Highway 80 in Florida during one of our last really, really bad hurricanes. The water was rising and it was up to the dog's neck. Well, a state trooper happened to just be going down the road to patrol. He saw something move, pulled his car over, got out, saw this dog, cut the rope, put the dog in the cruiser. He ended up eventually adopting this dog, and the dog's name is Trooper. Well, the dog was in pretty bad shape. He's doing better now, but this
New
state
law
trooper, yeah,
is amazing.
It's called
gonna
Trooper's
sell-
Law,
yep.
and it is now if you leave your dog or restrain them in a natural disaster, it's punishable for up to 5 years in prison, not jail, and a very hefty fine.
It's a really good thing
This is
because we do
huge.
see this often when we have hurricanes or major events like, and people just abandon their pets, and that's not what to do. So yeah, this is definitely going to keep
So,
pets. So great.
I'm
great
hyped up about
job,
Trooper's
yeah.
Law. Let's go, pups, unite.
Another great job. Hastings Main Street had a very big announcement yesterday that the Hastings Library is going to be opening up in February 2026. This is such an exciting moment, you guys, because Hastings is a rural community that
Yeah.
the library isn't just, its focus obviously is books and reading, but it's also a community place, a community hub where people go and meet and congregate. It's going to be an incredibly beautiful building. I'm really excited. So shout out to Jenna and the Hastings Main Street Board of Directors.
Yeah, and think about it. Libraries, they do so many different things. So like a mom with kids during the summer, you're trying to figure out what to do. Libraries always have things going on, and they're air conditioned.
True story. And Hastings, they're such passionate people because, when this story kind of broke that they were going to build this library about a year or two ago, the original design was this modern looking.
They didn't like
It
that,
just
the
didn't
locals.
fit with the aesthetic of Hastings Main Street. So the locals rallied and kindly educated the architect to re-render the building. And sure enough, now it's a win-win for everybody. This is going to be such a special moment. So shout out to St. Johns County, doing the most for the peeps over at Hastings. I love that
The
story.
best part is this Beyond Books, the space will host meeting rooms, event spaces, and outdoor areas. So it really, truly is a community hub for Hastings.
I love that.
Love, love, love.
All right, party people. Apparently, nightlife also is another hot topic in St. Augustine. It's getting a little unruly, apparently. We've been
Yes.
talking about, remember the old dude that got in the fight with the cop and the
Oh my
spitting
God, I
and the
can't with
yeah.
it. Like, enough is enough, people.
So business owners are. They're
Behave.
saying enough is enough, pushing for beefed up security so that music stays fun and not frantic, right? So they're asking for a little bit more security coverage downtown.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, local bars, restaurants, and entertainment venues are looking to increase police or private security. They're looking for more presence during peak hours.
So that's my question. Is it going to be business owners requesting for public funding, or is it going to be private security per bar? Like that part of the story isn't clear for me.
I think if they
because I don't.
do-
What I do want to stress is our police force is already spread thin as it
Correct.
is. So if we're going to beef up security, I personally feel like maybe it should be the bars that pay for their own private security.
Oh, yeah.
And private security has to work in tangent with the St. Augustine Police Department. It's just an interesting conversation. I don't know how I feel about it because I don't partake in the nightlife very much at all anymore. God bless.
No.
Obviously, I have to do this, so I have to get up early. But
I'll tell you this
what do
much.
you think?
I think it's a good thing, but I do think if the private bars want more security, I do think they need to either sign up and go to the police academy and be on the chief's team, or pay for it yourself. But think about this: with better lighting, more surveillance cameras, and collaboration between law enforcement and venue operators, I don't think people realize that money has to come from somewhere. So what does that mean? Your taxes will go up. But do I think it's like a necessary thing? I do, because
I
the
think
world
people
is
need
getting
to-
crazier.
Yeah, I think.
So-
yeah, I definitely agree with you that. So yeah, we need to.
I think,
we'll
yes.
dive into that a little bit more and see.
We'll keep following it.
Yeah, but I know who has the best ride in town, which is Old Town Trolley.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
All right, I just got a text from Steph and John Robinson. We need to mention that if you were sitting on gold in your house, gold just hit over $3,900 and rising. So I would say if you're sitting on any treasure in your house and you need cash now, this is the moment to call Flashes and Brilliance 904-540-7617.
Well, okay, dang.
I know, amazing. All right, let's get into this. Oh, yeah, Mel, you know
Oh,
about this
this
story.
boy.
All right, so there was a Florida teen. He
Slap
triggered
his face.
Okay, the Florida teen triggered an Amber Alert, claimed that he was shot and abducted, and then admitted it was all made up. He staged the whole thing and even shot himself in the leg. What drama!
The sheriff says after full investigation with local, state, and federal agencies, guys, they concluded the abduction was false.
That's a bad boy.
Evidence shows the teen bought camping gear and fled on a bicycle, and his story unraveled rather quickly.
This is very dramatic. I mean, I'm dramatic, and I can say this is dramatic.
He had a handgun with him, and he shot himself in a non-threatening way in his leg to make the stunt look real. The teen's parents are currently blocking detectives from questioning, raising more red flags.
Oh,
So,
okay.
the Sheriff Woods, the sheriff in that county, says charges are still on the table. There's discussion about whether taxpayers might demand reimbursement for the resources used during the search. This pisses me off.
I actually agree with that. If someone's going to falsify something like that, we are definitely draining resources.
Yes.
I think definitely the family should be held accountable for that. That's not even a
Think
compromise,
about this.
right?
Think about the family that got the Amber Alert started, okay? Their daughter was abducted, her name's Amber.
Yeah.
Right?
Amber?
How do you think that person feels? It's like our kid was actually in real harm, and now all these other parents see their kids go missing all the time, and then their lives are taken. Think about what you just
What
did.
an idiot, Mel. I mean, really, what a freaking idiot.
You need attention.
Was
Go
he
on
on
effing TikTok and make a dance video.
Excuse me, like what Nicole said in comments, was he on drugs? What was your other premonition?
So here's what my husband said.
Okay,
My
here.
husband said, because he was a boy and teenage boys do dumb things, he said he thinks it was related to a girl.
You think
Like
so?
he was trying to go see a girl that he wasn't supposed to see.
Yeah, true. Gays don't do things like this.
But
anyway.
my whole question is, you wasted all these resources and the parents are blocking investigators. Do they realize that they can get, if they want answers to their questions, they're going to get it?
Mel, what was the thing you said? It's 10 o'clock p.m.?
Oh, do you remember that? If it's 10 o'clock p.m., do you know where your kids are?
Well,
Maybe we need to put that back on the news because obviously this family doesn't understand.
Maybe we do that for Sunny TV. Maybe we do our own. Addie, we can time that out, right?
It's 8 a.m. Do you know where your kids are? No, I think this is absolutely like asinine and out of control. Like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with the kids these days, guys? You shoot yourself in the leg to make it real?
Yeah, true.
You're an a-hole, kid.
Speaking of out of control, Matthew McConaughey is back on the big screen and put your heart on the bookshelf. After years of acting, he's unleashing Poems and Prayers.
Oh, come on.
Why? I think that's cool.
It's cute, but I can't get...
Oh, I love this. I actually like this better than his movies because at least the book will smell better. Soul-bearing collection that he's been working on since he was 18. He's mixing faith, poetry, and Hollywood swagger in one comeback cocktail.
So the CBS article notes that McConaughey has been writing poems since he was 18, so this isn't like a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Okay, cool.
Alongside the book, he's returning to film The Lost Bus, a true story about a bus driver rescuing children from the wildlife, or from the wildfire.
Oh, okay.
He even
Wildlife would've
cast
been
his
cooler.
93-year-old mother and his own son for the film.
Oh, so he was an executive producer too. Wow, this is going to be cool. Well, I mean, I'm interested in seeing, Matthew's comeback because we haven't seen much after he won the Oscar, and it's just kind of been sort of mid.
Oh my God, yes, Barbara Jean, the boy in the balloon. I remember that.
Yeah.
That kid was an a-hole too.
God bless America,
Get out of
boy
here.
in the bubble.
But you know what's not bad?
Great expectations.
fantastic.
They are fantastic.
People are looking for a company, I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All right, we got Rainbow Runway this weekend too. Friday. You
Tomorrow.
yes, get your tickets. Oh, I gotta pull my outfit together. I've got a bunch of things that are spread out, and I've got to like pull it together because I'm emceeing, but the Sunny TV team will be walking. This will be super, super cool. So make sure you check out Rainbow Runway. I know Great Goods, Snakebird Vintage, Moo Moo Vintage, and of course Spinster Abbott's are hosting this incredible
Oh my God,
event.
I hope we get to practice first before the show happens.
If you don't know how to walk now, child,
No, I know.
why you win the
Listen,
show?
I know how to walk, but you know, I don't know. I've
Speaking
never
of
done that.
glam, let's get into Hey Girl, Hey Horoscopes. We got Sagittarius and
Oh.
Capricorn on
Oh,
deck.
Lord.
So Saggies, you lovers, daring and Dolce Gabbana dreams. This week's vibe, you are Champagne Fizz and Comet Fire, the wanderer who turns every road into legend. The world doesn't contain you, it expands because of you. Your style oracle says Dolce Gabbana embroidered cape, adventure woven into threads. Your cosmic command is chase horizons until they chase you back. Power accessory, sunglasses so big that they give a reflection to the paparazzi. Your affirmation is, I am freedom, glided the masterpiece of motion. The sky is not the limit, it's just an invitation. Ooh, I love that. That's awesome. Capricorn, majestic in McQueen. That's my favorite. You are marble carved into dynasty. Immovable, regal, commanding without apology. People don't just respect you, they fear disappointing you. Your style oracle says Alexander McQueen, military cut coat, empire stitched in thread. Your cosmic command is build, not for now, but forever. Your power accessory is a signet ring sealing your legacy. Your affirmation is, I am the authority in couture, in eternity in motion. And your quote is, discipline builds empires where dreams alone cannot. Ooh, consistency is the key, child. I'm just saying, yes.
Oh my God. And now it's time for DJ Snackback. Burr, burr, burr. All right. So today is Thirsty Thursday. So this is
a thirst trap playlist.
It is a thirst trap playlist. And you can't have thirst trap playlists without you're the big fine woman. What you back there?
The big one.
Yes.
I can't say much, but
yeah. We can't really sing that one. Beep, 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 beep. It's Juvenile. And Booty, Jennifer Lopez, and Iggy Azalea. What happened to Iggy Azalea?
I don't know her.
Oh, shut your mouth. And Please Don't Stop the Music. Miss
Rihanna. Great. Dong, da, dong, dong, dong.
That's it. That's my sister.
I like the way the booty go.
We can't really sing many on this list. I don't know
I
what
know.
we were thinking.
It's a hard one there. I was like, ooh, explicit.
Yeah,
But that's a fun playlist,
you know
right?
what's funny? At the gym, we have Spotify, right?
Uh-huh.
So we make up all these playlists like that are clean for the kids.
Uh-huh. Kids Bop?
Spotify likes to mess with us and randomly will throw a song in there and we're all doing our thing and all of a sudden it'll be like, F this, F that. We're like, and we're all running to the different iPads
These are
connected to the
red
different
bottoms.
speakers.
These are bloody shoes.
I'm like, Spotify, what are you doing here?
What are you
Jokes.
doing with this next Sunshine Shenanigan story? A Penny Saved is the title of this story, you guys. Folks, you can't make this stuff up. In Rhode Island, a 33-year-old decided he was going to go full Ocean's 11, but ended up more like Nickels and Dimes, the prequel. Here's the deal. He allegedly knocks out an armored car driver, already a bold move, grabs the closest 4 money bags he can find, and runs off. He hit the jackpot. He's thinking, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
He's not like, I'm about to get tackled to the floor and tased. Yeah.
But there's a plot twist. The bags weren't even filled with cash. They were filled with all pennies.
Hey, but
So-
it still spends.
Listen, 4 bags, 30 pounds each. It's about 120 pounds of copper clinking like marching band percussion. Needless to say, the police did not even have to sprint because they basically just strolled behind him. Can you imagine?
That's heavy.
He collapsed right under the weight of his own bad decision. He jumped from behind, not because they were faster, but because gravity was faster.
They couldn't do it.
So yes, he learned the hard way. A penny saved might be a penny earned, but 4 bags of pennies will get you arrested before you even cross the block. Oh my goodness.
You guys, that's
what
hilarious.
a dopey dude.
Why didn't he just head to the Coinstar?
I know.
Put it in, you know, they have
Like
it in
right
public.
away. I know.
Yeah.
So what's up with Snack
Oh my God,
Attack?
this snack throwback. I am sad that it actually disappeared, guys.
Yeah.
It's called Bagelfuls. So if you don't remember them, they were like a tube-like log shaped like a bagel stick.
Yep.
That came with already filled with cream cheese, like a grab-and-go cream cheese stuffed bagel.
I remember these, yeah, back
Yes.
in the day, yep.
So they launched sometimes around the mid-2000s.
Okay.
And 2008 is when the momentum really started hitting, but they were discontinued later, often remembered as producing between 2002 and 2003 or 8 by Kraft. So it was Kraft's answer to like a quick grab-and-go breakfast.
So I
okay?
guess they had like flavors like original cinnamon,
Yes.
strawberry, chive, whole grain with plain cream cheese, and possibility of either like apple cinnamon. But yeah, wow, interesting.
They were trying to hit a $100 million sales threshold. So here's what's interesting though. Well, it didn't last because
Well,
it
you
was
love them, but you
frozen.
have a life hack. If there's people, if someone's out there,
So here's the deal. If you like this, there is at Dunkin' Donuts, they have these bagel bites, and they're little round bagels with cream cheese in them. They have like everything, regular or plain and something else.
so they basically took this idea
It's
and
the
ran
idea.
with it. Okay, cool.
It's good.
Wow.
So there you go.
Oh, there you go. And there we go, Sonnies. That's our show today. Incredible morning with Jill. This was such an inspiring morning, and I really do encourage everybody to go out there and grab that book.
Yes.
The Small Town with a Big Heart. It's incredible. Mel, what do we have? We have to thank some sponsors.
Oh my God, we're coming back at 3, but first we got to thank the Bailey Group, All American Air, Maritime Creative, Flashes and Brilliant,
Limelight Theater, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, and Old Town Trolley.
About Faith Zone, Cheer All Stars, the St. Augustine Pirate Museum.
Historic Colonial Tour Experience, Emma Concert Association. We'll see you back at 3. Listen, Addie,
Ready, report. I wonder what
Addie
it's gonna
has
be.
won every day this
Yep.
week on our Thunderdome quiz. Will she continue this winning streak? You guys have to tune in at 3 o'clock today. We love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out. Bye,
Bye,
Sonnies.
guys.